ladies and gentlemen, we are back to Star Citizen. But before we begin, I would like to take this brief moment to thank Starfield for encouraging me to go play games that I otherwise wouldn't have tried in a desperate crusade to find space games that don't suck. Thank you, Todd Howard. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for making a game so goddamn mediocre that it made me go play anything else.
4 times the size, 16 times the detail.
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all.
Why are you gay?
Who's laughing now?
Okay, I got it out of my system. I'll stop bullying the Starfield people now. What are we talking about? Star Citizen, right? Yes, Star Citizen. A game, ladies and gentlemen, that prior to Starfield basically giving me PTSD.
The battle spaceship with the dragon animation.
A game that I would not have tried because of the bad reputation that it has.
He's a monster.
Now, the funny thing is, it has the bad reputation, but if you asked me precisely why it had the bad reputation, I wouldn't have an answer for you. Well, look no further, because the title of this video is the answer to that question. Is Starfield a scam? What are you doing, Todd? I put out the restraining order, Todd. I promise I won't do another stop. Why have you got a gun, Todd? Put the gun down, don't shoot them. I mean, is Star Citizen a scam? And honestly, the answer is no, it's not. Really, I don't think. Obviously, I don't know the inner workings of the developers' minds, but I see the progress, I see the work, it's a genuine company. Honestly, before I played, and before I started digging, I just assumed it was some kind of, like, 2-person Kickstarter thing, and everyone was just getting screwed over. Also, everyone seemed to believe that you had to pay like 1,000 quid to play it, but you don't. You can play it for about 40 quid, which is cheaper than most AAA video games these days. So the too long didn't read. If you don't care to continue this video for some reason, then please do. I need to feed myself. I need the ad revenue. But if you want me to starve, then the too long didn't read is essentially that I highly recommend giving the game a shot. If your computer can run the thing at least a decent frame rate, and I did manage to ultimately run it at a decent frame rate, even with my computer, which is arguably quite outdated. If you can run it, it is exceptionally cool and absolutely worth trying. For the price of 40 quid, 100% worth it, no argument whatsoever. I honestly don't recall any other video game that has ever made me stop and go, damn, that's cool, quite as much as Star Citizen has. Although, I can't promise you 500 hours of fresh, never-ending content. Arguably, some of you may get bored. I don't say this as a criticism of the game, because it is unfinished. This is the nature of an unfinished product. Do go in knowing that it is unfinished, there are bugs. Well, I went through an elevator, and I fell through the rope. So I went to get off the train, and now I'm stuck inside of the tunnel thing, and I'm gonna get killed by the train. Oh, the humanity! No! I'm so dead. How long am I gonna fall? It does have a finite amount of content, but the future looks honestly really good for it. There are a lot of YouTube channels out there and other videos you can watch that showcase all of the upcoming features, all of the planned stuff. It looks really good. I can't promise that it won't release in like 80 years, but it looks really good. I am certain that our grandchildren's grandchildren will enjoy it. Anyway, let's not just take my word for it, lads. If you want to watch the rest of this video, I will show you a bunch of footage. I want to share my experiences. I want to go through the game, give you my thoughts, give you my opinions, and you can then proceed to scream at me in the comment section when you disagree. Starting, ladies and gentlemen, where all good stories begin, with abject failure. I was worried that was gonna happen. Oh God! I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I don't know. Fuck. Decisive to say, it took me a while to get the hang of flying. Probably the only negative thing that I have to say about the game, honestly. The complete and absolute lack of any meaningful tutorial. Oh sure, it'll tell you how to get off the planet, but after that you're on your own, kid. Star Citizen doesn't just throw you in the deep end of the pool and tell you to swim, it throws you into the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, surrounded by sharks, with a bucket full of chum. Which admittedly made my eventual successes all the more impactful, but I thank the gods for YouTube guides and Reddit pages that tell me what to do, because, yeah, I would not have have progressed as far as I did without the internet's help. I assure you of that. I believe I did my first impressions and described it as being a freshborn lamb stumbling blindly out of its mother's womb and being hunted by wolves. That's what it feels like, learning how the hell to do anything in Star Citizen. And this may be a good thing for quite a few of you. Because like I said, there is a certain sense of accomplishment even for the tiny things. Like the first time I ever landed a ship without killing myself. Sounds tiny and insignificant and stupid, and it is after you've played like 20 hours and you just do it without thinking. But the first time you do it, I was like, yes! I'm a god! Bow before me, puny mortals. Am I upside down? I think I'm upside down. Yeah, I totally am. Landing gear's out, right? Yeah. Landing. I'm landing. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And we have touchdown. Yes! Yes! Sweet. I actually managed to land without killing myself. I'm actually somewhat... It sounds stupid, but I'm proud of myself. Whoa! Oh, what the? Okay, so I landed, like, air quotes, landed, lads, landed. But, all jokes aside, there is a serious learning curve involved here. Though, there's no shortage of YouTube guides, Reddit posts, information out there. There are answers to your questions. Although the community is quite helpful, in my experience. I would love, and I do think the game would benefit greatly in the future, from having far more in-depth tutorials covering the different features and things to do in the game. Because personally, I traveled halfway across the galaxy, blindly following a contract mission, and started picking up garbage bags because some other dude was picking up garbage bags. Turns out they were drugs. Who knew? Hell, I think they were illegal. I don't know. Oh. Violation of local law. I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, I'm imprisoned. This would not be the first time I found myself accidentally on the wrong side of the law. Don't look at me like that. It's perfectly innocent mistakes. Those were garbage bags. Garbage bags. Don't crash, 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 don't crash. Haha. I hate this game. It's giving me stress. It's stressing me out. It's so cool, but it's also making me want to kill someone. I'm not even wearing any armor, so I might just get like completely obliterated by whatever the hell this is. I also have no health packs. I have not come prepared for this. I'm an idiot. Someone in the comment section is like, this dude's fucking dumbass. But still, this is funner than any, this is genuinely funner than any Starfield bloody mission thing that they made me do. There it is. I see the light. Thing. Can I just shoot the fuckers from up here or something? Friendly target?
Hey there, killer. FYI, their hands on any product from that site.
I'm pretty sure this is a terrible idea. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Okay. Heavily armored dude. Fucking me with absolutely nothing. I have one block. I don't know what they're worth, or what they are, or if this is even what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. But, like, again, how would I know? How will I know that this is even what I'm supposed to be getting? This just looks like a bag of garbage. I'm carrying space garbage. Even if I am absolutely wrong, and this is completely not what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm keeping it in the video because, one, it's hilarious. And, two, it kind of proves my point. Like, how the hell am I supposed to know what the hell I'm supposed to be taking from this thing? I'm going to check the contract after this, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't mention what the hell I'm supposed to be getting, just that it produces stuff. Like, is this the stuff it's producing? Maybe. It is coming out of the little, like, dispenser things. Am I supposed to store these somewhere on my ship properly, or do I just ditch them in my cargo hold here and then leave it like that, maybe? I don't know. Does it make a difference? Who knows? And more importantly, is this shit expensive? Because I came halfway across the galaxy for these fucking trash bags. Why do we need trash bags? I don't know. I am an intergalactic garbage man. Or woman, I should say. An intergalactic garbage woman. I think we just bail at a certain point. That one dude didn't kill me, but it's nothing to say that the next guy won't fucking kill me. Oh, he's leaving now, so I think this is my cue to leave, because if he turns around and shoots me... Why would he do that? Why to fuck with me? Alright, let's get out of here. and hope that these garbage bags were actually what I was supposed to be doing. They were, but they weren't garbage bags. They were drugged. Don't look at me like that. What are you, a cop? It's legal on the planet I come from, okay, cop? Seriously, back off. At least it went better than the first contract mission I did, which was something about mining. I don't remember what it was. I only remember that I now know what it feels like to be the rebels on Hoth. See, this is Todd Howard's. So you see that mountain, you can climb it. Yeah, I can. Take notes, Todd. Take notes, my man. Yeah, I got nothing to, like, mine it with or anything. Ah, I'm falling down the hill. Momentum. Momentum is kicking my ass. What the hell? Ah! Okay, there you go. I stopped. I think I just broke my legs or something, and I'm slowly freezing to death. Must get back. Ship. Oh, crap. Get back in ship. Get back in ship. Get back in ship. Get back in ship. Get back in the fucking ship. I mean, he might blow up the ship, to be perfectly honest. But there's no way I'm getting off this planet otherwise. It's either the ship or certain death. Get in the ship. Ship. Get in the ship. Get in the ship. Go faster. Go faster. Must go faster. Must go faster. Must go faster. Broken, actually. Yeah, one of my engines is fucked. So I am now just stranded permanently on the ice planet Hoth. This is what Luke felt like. I'm just stuck here. I'm fucked. I'm a dead man. Must make it across ice. Oh god. No. No. Get out. Ah. I then proceeded to try cave exploration because that sounded really cool on paper. In practice, it wasn't as cool as I'd hoped it was going to be. It was very dark and very scary, and I did not at all find what I was looking for. I just got stuck and had to unalive myself. I'm so lost. We're never getting out of this cave alive. I'm stuck. I'm stuck! No! No! Not like this! I am just entirely stuck. From here, I essentially wanted a taste of some combat, and in hindsight, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Oh shit, they're shooting me. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, they are actually shooting at me, which is cool and very scary. It's both cool and scary at the same time. Whoa! Did I just die? No, but my ship is going down and I'm fucked. Where the hell am I?
You have been placed in a cluster rehabilitation facility for violation of local law.
I didn't know I was breaking any laws. Was I not supposed to be attacking that? I eventually got myself out of prison and decided that perhaps the bounty hunter life was more profitable and less extremely illegal. And admittedly, the dogfighting is actually pretty cool from the little taste I've gotten of it so far. Look out! Son of a bitch just rammed me!
Shit.
Shields down.
Got ya. Okay, that was kind of cool. Not gonna lie, that was kind of really cool. I also did some salvage missions, some investigation stuff, landing at a crashed ship, looting the bodies and the materials there. Pretty mundane stuff, honestly. I hope any of this is actually worth money and I'm doing it for a reason and not just making an idiot of myself. But I had the same problem with the frickin' space weed that we found before. The majority of these contract missions seem to give off side quest kind of vibes. They were all pretty interesting and fun to do initially, but I can envision them becoming very boring quickly. Especially, I feel, if you're playing solo. This is very much, and I got this vibe, you want to play with friends. I do feel like my experience would be 10 times more enjoyable if I had a group of people to play with. And unfortunately, none of my friends have computers good enough to run this thing above like 10 frames. Now, I could ask the community, and I'm fairly certain join one of the groups of players that exist, but unfortunately, I hate people, so yeah, that's a slight issue. I hate people, and it's an MMO. Doesn't gel. So, with this in mind, obviously, we had to go do something big. Since there is more to Star Citizen than just the contracts, ship races, delivery missions, salvage, bounty hunters, investigations, etc., there are also big missions, air quotes. Even though I did not feel remotely prepared and leagues out of my depth, I thought, to hell with it, let's go to frickin' Cloud City and go get into a gunfight. Alone, like an idiot. Because I'm pretty sure doing this alone was really stupid of me. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. I'm just doing this because it sounds cool.
These platforms are Ninetales territory now. We control the skies and we control the ground.
That was not friendly. Dead now, whatever. My mouse is not ideal for this situation, because it's kind of very, very gimmicky. It was fun. I like shooting things, especially people. But the AI is, let's say, very Bethesda. It's very Bethesda. He's in the ground! They've got high-tech equipment, lads. I do hear talk that they're intending to improve this AI, and it does desperately need improving. But hey, it's not a finished product, so I can't shit on it too much. I think it speaks more negatively of the fact that this is literally just Bethesda enemies, when you consider the fact that this AI is in Bethesda games when they're fully released. On one hand, it looks bad, but on the other hand, that's Bethesda gold standard right there. I shouldn't mock it too much. They did still kill me. So, actually, it's more difficult than Bethesda AI. It might actually be better than Bethesda. What the hell? Where'd they even go? Where are they going? What the hell? The fight's this way!
Just give up!
Oh, hi. Hello, lads. Whoa, what? Where am I getting shot from? No idea. Oh shit, I'm dead. Okay, well, that happened. It certainly has more difficulty and sense of danger than Bethesda titles, that's for sure. It doesn't really feel like a bullet sponge, there's way more impact, in my opinion. At least, coming from Starfield, where it feels like everything's a pea shooter, at least Star Citizen has a bit of oomph to the guns. I can't really complain too much. I mean, I could, but I give it a bit of leeway, because it is unfinished, and alpha is alpha. As a modder, I have a bit of sympathy for unfinished products. And that brings us nicely to the end of the video, lads, which is basically my conclusion, although you already know how I feel. I highly recommend the game. For 40 bucks, it's decent value for money. There is no requirement for you to spend thousands of pounds. I don't see any scam here. You go into this game knowing full well that it's not finished, but it is still undeniably one of the coolest gaming experiences I've had. And if your computer can run it, it is absolutely worth the 40 quid. Especially if you can get a group of friends to come play with you. And if you're not certain if your computer can handle the game, I recommend playing during one of the free trial periods, which seems to crop up every now and again. Server performance does seem to be massively negatively affected by these free periods, because I personally noticed a marked improvement in performance and FPS once the free flight ended. We're talking like a 15-20 frame difference. The game absolutely definitely runs smoother when it's not a free flight. But at the end of the day, the game is definitely worth checking out if you can run it purely for the cool factor. It is not finished. There are bugs. There is, in my opinion, a little bit too much tedium here and there, but that's personal taste. I definitely feel like a much more advanced tutorial would welcome new players much better than it currently does. Because I guarantee you, a lot of potential players are being scared away by the learning curve. There is no doubt in my mind whatsoever that that has scared away quite a few people. Personally, my ideal game is a mixture of Star Citizen and a more traditional RPG, which is basically Squadron 42. And I do believe that's almost feature complete now, or is feature complete. There was a trailer lately, it looks awesome, and that might be more up an RPG player's alley than Star Citizen actually is. Because it is more space simulation MMO than it is single-player RPG. Which is a matter of taste, and not really a criticism. Nonetheless, it is cool as hell, frankly. But in its current state, I can very much see people getting bored of it, personally. I think I might have a different view if I was playing with a group of friends. That's certainly a factor. But a factor that I could apply to basically any multiplayer game ever. They are all better with friends. This game has an immense cool factor to it. The initial excitement, the initial rush, the initial awe and inspiring stuff to it, frickin' 10 out of 10. But eventually that wears off. I cannot see myself doing the contracts 1,000 times. Even the bigger, more impressive missions, again, I can't see myself doing that 100 times. I'll do it the once, and then it loses a lot of its shine. There's just not enough content at the time of recording to keep me engaged in the game for an extended period of time, which frankly is the nature of an unfinished product, which is why I'm not necessarily criticizing that. It's just something I feel like anyone trying this should be made aware of. It is not finished. This is not a finished product, so you should not expect a finished amount of content. That's not what we're dealing with here. But in spite of that, it is, without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, entirely worth playing for the experience. Irregardless of how long that experience may last. It's an experience worth having. And for 40 quid, it's cheaper than some really bad AAA video games. And I will leave it on that point for you, ladies and gentlemen, because otherwise we will be here rambling all day. I highly recommend you play the game. If you can run it, go experience it. It will personally remain on my computer installed, and I will jump in and try new content whenever the hell it's released. Or whenever the urge to fly around planets takes me. But for now, I wish you all the best. Remember to like and subscribe and click on all the buttons that all the YouTubers have been telling you to click on for years. You know where they are. I thank you for watching. That is all for now. Soul out.